Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-boop. There we go.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Episode number 40.
Yes, it's episode number 40. Uh, I'm gonna introduce you guys in a second. First, tell me what happened 2 weeks ago. Anyone?
Um, we
I didn't hear what you said, I'm
killed a bunch
sorry.
of puddles. Those puddles belonged to a water dragon. That water dragon was unhappy with us killing its puddles because they have a 1-year summoning time. We killed the dragon too.
Yes.
We searched the village.
They had a chest night.
Oh my god, why did you have to bring
Found
that?
some books. One of which is going to have to be handed to somebody to translate. The others told about the situation of the village and how they were suddenly in this predicament. It's likely the work of the djinn that we bypassed earlier.
Well,
Among
no,
other things.
it's likely Aquarius. Oh, right, no, I said it was that djinn, and then the consequence for their actions was something else. Right, that is true. Thank you. Yes,
I did remember. So we were anyway sent to this village for one of our affinity quests. We're finding one of 3 parts for what was it? I forget.
Oh no, this one is Agatha is wanting help with maybe knocking the memories back into Newark for. Fuck, I can't remember her name.
Marcel. What the fuck?
Well, if you can't remember the purpose of the affinity mission, then all is lost.
Yay, do
No,
Marcel
no, no, I
I-
just couldn't remember
I'm used
Marcel's
to-
name.
I'm
But
used
also,
to
yay,
Marcel
new
being
new
like
art.
I'm used to Marcel being used in as a man's name, so that's why I jokingly say Marceline all the time.
Shut up, Bella.
I think
What do you
Marcel is
mean?
spelled like the baseball player Marcel Ozuna, so I also think of it as a man's name because Marcel Ozuna is a famous beater of women, unfortunately. Yeah. He's a point of sale machine, that's true. Does
My God.
okay, hero point to anyone who gets that joke, a point of sale machine.
You called him a piece of shit.
Yep. Also referred to
I'll
as
take
a
that hero
POS
point on
machine.
Reeve.
Yes.
Also, I'm 10 hero points up on the bets currently. I'm transferring those to Reeve too.
Mm-hmm.
No idea where I'm at, so whatever.
So, speaking of which, just a quick updates on the current status of our current bets. The Wolves might have a chance of winning. The Knicks are fucked. Their choking fetish came back at the worst time.
Womp womp.
Womp womp indeed. So those are how those bets are going. Also, Agatha's eye is weird. What is going on with Agatha's eye? Anyone?
Yeah, didn't we?
Maybe they
I know,
need some eye
I know we
drops.
talked about that last time.
Particularly
perception,
the
presuming?
one under the eye patch that you haven't seen. But it's there.
Perception, I'm presuming.
Well, no, we talked about this last time. Here, let me pull up the,
I mean, yeah, that's why I'm just saying, like, you know.
Oh, if you want... So,
last time.
let me bring up this mysterious note again to show you what it looks like. The center of the card is what her pupil looks like in that eye, and it's purple. It has been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So what is special about Agatha?
Agatha Christie wrote some good books.
No, Agatha Hofstede.
Oh, I have no idea.
She is out of practice. She and Marcel are both at a similar point because they're both out of practice from what they used to be doing. That eye is going to have some effects going into this. One of those. So, before I get into that, now it's time for me to introduce you that the hard part's out of the way and it's been 2 weeks. So, we've got Alverber.
Hello.
We've got Baron Dragonborn.
I'll be your note taker.
He is the opposition party to the PS and C Olympics. I'll have to get an hour in before I can say what that is. We have Belver, who is notoriously muted when they have the best jokes. Are they muted at
Which
the
is also
moment?
muted right now.
Wait, meow?
Okay, now they're not muted. We have Keith,
Yeah,
the
sorry,
team
I-
captain of America's P, C, and S Olympics.
Hello, I win again, as always.
Captain of America. Wow.
We have Lightsbane, the
Hello.
master of awards and ceremonies at the P, S, and C Olympics.
We don't need to explain it. Let's move on to this awful joke.
No, it'll just be an inside joke that occasionally
Oh my
pops
goodness,
up.
we should never explain it. That's great. Yeah, the P, S, and C Olympics.
I think it's so explanatory, but yeah, anyway, hi, Carl.
And finally,
Hi,
we have
Keith.
Yuki Terumi, who I'm going to start this session off. Hey, Zeros, you're still here. You're going to be getting a call.
Ring
I
ding,
said-
ring ding.
I go ahead and back with the setting stone.
Hello, this is Alexander Romanov. You are being reassigned. It's an emergency. I need you to head over to Somnium.
Cool. Drop me a teleport and I'll be on my way.
No, I can't drop you a teleport, but I've sent Reeve to relay. He'll be taking over your duties for a while.
Got it. Well, I'll
So-
take off for the nearest mage that can get me a teleport from here.
Report back to the Megambia, head to the base, and I'll be able to do it from there.
Will do.
Who just got the call?
Well,
Zeros.
Who are you gonna call?
Zeros.
Ghostbusters.
It's been good. Reeve will be taking over in my place for the time being. I'll be back if I'm needed here. When I'm needed. You'll
I'm
have a
probably
good
going
one.
to do a bunch of typos. I'm sorry.
Keep up with your studies, please. Don't forget. Don't forget your bad studies. I'll be going now. Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye. Who was that guy?
Bye.
Well, actually,
No
you're
problem.
playing Ringo at the moment. Remember, Keith.
Now probably the only responsible
Oh,
adult
it's
here
me.
barely has
The
memories.
guy
of
who
anything.
can talk normal.
Yes. Oh, and Zeroku's not here. Oh, Carl, your characters weren't here either, so you'll be showing up with Reeve. Who do you want to bring, Carl?
Depends on what we're doing for the Affinity mission.
You're in the village of Rotterdam. I still can't. 1 second.
Did your
Okay.
mother pop in?
No, that was my father. And
Oh.
I only muted myself on stream. The village of Rotterdam, which is hilarious because apparently that's the next destination my parents are traveling to abroad.
Really?
This hat is from
That'd be-
Madrid, by the way. It has Madrid on the circle on the front.
Nice.
Europeans must
That
have
town
big
that
heads,
you
'cause
didn't
this
know
is
So
better.
hang on. What is the objective for the thing?
Clear out the hostels in the town. Hopefully Marcel hits her head hard enough she gets her memories back.
In other words, this is
This
Roughly,
is
I-
one of Matt's
Hey.
lectures to his students that didn't quite get the point across.
Okay.
Oh my god, you know what I have to say about that?
What do
But
you
also
have
it's
to
we're
say
gonna
about
need
that?
another
hey, I want my
healer.
mother back. Damn it.
I
Oh,
and that I have to say,
No!
yeah, I get to say
Did you roll a
that
nat
on
one?
July
No,
7th,
nat
1340, Count Wilhelm IV of Holland grants city rights to Rotterdam,
You're not.
which
Hey,
then had a
Keith,
population of
Keith,
only a few thousand.
Keith, you're not allowed to do that unless in character, unless you roll a 1. Remember?
Well, I already said it, so...
Okay, give me a hero point for and re-roll it.
Mm,
No.
if he rolls and gets a nat 20, he has to say another fact again.
Rip.
So yeah, that's what I was dealing with. Oh, and you guys saw the updated rules, right? About hero points in particular. If you are over 3 hero points, you no longer get the hourly hero point.
Fair.
You mean over 3 per session or over 3 total?
Total.
No, if you're currently sitting at more than 3 hero points on your character, you don't get an hourly hero point.
Yeah, okay.
Problem is, most of my abilities need like a whole bunch, so I'm
But
like,
we still get the hero point for showing up.
You get a hero point for saying thank you at the end.
I'm never getting a hero point.
And you get hero points from betting. Oh, and the other thing, Eridan cost all your hero points, so does Heroic Defiance. Okie dokie. Now that that's all taken care of, you guys...
We finally did it, folks. We beat the hero point inflation.
We beat the Ender Dragon.
Okay, so, Carl, who are you bringing?
throw in
Okay.
We might need a healer, so I'm like having at least a pocket heal of some sort. Though, I will say...
I'm gonna ask... Hold on.
Go ahead and ask.
No,
I don't think she was talking to me.
Oh.
Okay, let me draw the new line for you not to be able to cross before combat.
Also, question. Will I be
Never mind,
able
my parents
to
aren't paying attention to
do...
me. I was gonna ask them something.
What's this mysterious note?
Will I be able to do, some shopping? Because I think I have a few things missing still on my sheet, like the armor runes.
I mean, yeah, you could get an armor rune.
Okay. I was just like, because I seem to remember I don't think it has the armor rune, so I'm like, I'll look up the price, just dock it from my character
Yeah,
sheet.
Carl, do you actually know what the place is that we're at, other than what the name of it is? Do you actually know what the place is?
Oh yeah, we forgot. This is Seth's hometown, the place where his parents are from,
Yeah.
not the place he was raised.
Oh, cool.
Also, Seth's been kidnapped. Don't worry about that part.
Yeah, we found his spell book.
No!
Why
We found
is
his
the
spell book
Catman
here.
kidnapped?
That's a great
furry.
question. You don't know the answer to that. Anyways, you guys can move yourself to the line. You guys would have had enough resources to reasonably heal yourself to full.
Oh.
Also, before you get to that line, roll initiative. We're going to clear this off, too, so don't roll it just yet.
Where's the new line? Oh, I see it. I am a teacher, so I should be in front of the students.
Okay, class. Normally, you wouldn't be fighting a whole village full of idiots, but this is the exception. I stole that joke, so if it's not good, blame Leslie Nielsen.
Alright. Do I have to bring anybody else out?
No, I think this will do.
They're beautiful!
I meant, like, do I have to operate anybody's characters?
No. Well, I mean, no. Hey,
Okay.
Will. Move
Yeah?
your
That's what I'm asking.
characters.
Tardy?
I mean, if that's your... Well, yes, your character.
I got a mysterious note.
Don't. I've explained the mysterious note. Don't worry about it for now.
Okay.
Just minimize it
I
for
roll
a moment.
initiative.
Also,
By the way, Lewis, I do have your character on the board near the line, so I'll put you towards
Okay,
the
I'll
front.
make sure to. Oh, where are they?
Right here.
They were in the box before.
Right here.
Okay, thanks for that. Let me pull up my sheet and pop it out.
They're beautiful.
Was or born? Excuse me.
They are pearlescent. They're a bit cracked in the head, though.
So yes, these things.
Because at first we went to water, now we're going to like fucking
These
liquid
are
ice
water
pieces and shit.
elementals.
Well, that doesn't make any fucking sense. What the hell?
Ice is
frozen
not its
water
own
elemental.
element. When has ice ever been its own element in any piece of media, Silver?
Pokemon.
I mean, he does have a point.
Final
Genshin?
Fantasy.
Final Fantasy is another one.
The entire Final Fantasy series, ice is a separate element from water.
Okay. 2 exceptions.
I mean,
Pokemon
technically, League
again.
also has them, pretty sure.
Okay, nah. No. Down. Trying to think.
Oh, by the way, who here speaks Aquan? No one? No one?
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, I think I know a lot of languages, but I don't think Aquan's one of them.
I still need to update Marcel's languages. She don't even have any on there.
That sounds made up.
Still need to update hers.
Well, it is called Thalassic now.
Oh man, do you speak Lavalese?
You know what? Since you're up first.
Okay, hang on. Do they speak anything else?
No.
Okay. If they only speak
Wow.
Aquan, then my, 8+ languages
Ringo.
are not of use.
How uncultured of them. Hello, Pearl boy. Joke's on you, that did nothing. Why does Beerby have 1 more AC than me?
Because he has better armor class than you.
No!
Hey, how about that second attack, Ringo?
That
You know.
did hit for
It does have.
15.
Also, look at that persistent cold damage. That is an odd one.
That is odd. That's a lot also. Do I take that now or next turn?
I've already taken it from your sheet, but you will take it on your turn. So you don't need to remove it when it comes to your turn, but you'll have to roll your flat check on your turn. So, you're up.
Oh, buddy. Okay. It has been a while. One, two. Hang on. Go around. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I could.
Wow.
Wow, what, Ringo?
This is...
I will take an attack of opportunity if they want to
Doesn't
do it.
really
Because
seem
I
to
gotta go
connect.
around them anyways.
What did you say, Ringo?
This doesn't really seem to connect thematically.
Oh, the music? Yeah, I just chose
Yeah.
something for fight. Okay, go ahead. No attack of opportunity.
Okay, good. All right. Not sure if you want to do that, but okay.
Oh, that's a hit. You get a reflex save
Ow.
against that. Oh, roll your other attack first.
Yeah. There's the one for that one. 20.
Oh, wait, I just realized it's on the first... Okay, so after this point, you are blinded and you take 8 points of cold damage.
Who?
Carl. The first one hits, the second one misses.
Okay.
Which means, Carl, it is hidden to you. That is the wrong thing to remove that from. Oh, right. You have smell.
And this.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Get player that
I have
doing
options.
That doesn't
It's
help
like-
you see them. And your
Okay.
your smell is not precise.
Hey, hold,
Yeah,
if they
it's-
use their claws on Ringo, don't they get the poisony effect?
I mean, you didn't use your reaction.
Well, that's fair.
Dumbass.
Don't dumbass me.
Like, everything costs either a reaction, an action, you know,
To be
something.
fair, if you just forgot about it, what do I need to roll for that one?
I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, Keith,
Fine.
anytime that
I would
anybody
need to
has
look
ever
at the
shook
feet.
Ringo's hand, you've forgotten about the poison, so I mean...
No, I just have no one touch him anymore.
What is the toxic
Okay, that's
sting
toxic.
reaction?
I'm looking for it.
Anyways, I'll let it be Ringo's turn here in a second. It's imprecise. I gotta make a flat check, right?
Yep.
I don't
DC
know.
5
I
flat
don't-
check. Wait,
I don't have it on my
Yeah.
character sheet.
DC 5. Well,
Alright.
are you gonna hit him for a third time? Because that's when you need to make the flat check. By the way, it goes up
Yeah.
to a DC 13 flat check if they move. Yep, that'll miss.
Even with the flank?
With the flank, that'll hit.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Please don't forget the flank. Oh, for that second hit, did I have to roll the flat check for that one?
No.
Okay.
Well, I'm copy and pasting what it says.
1d4 after you do a basic fortitude save. Third
third
level and every
level-
2 levels it increases. So we're
So
5,
it's
so it'd be 3d4?
3d4, and it's a fortitude save.
Versus your class or spell DC, which is
The same. So his spell DC is 21, so that's a success. So we'll take half.
Mhm.
So roll 3d4 for me, Keith.
Yay!
so,
I've already
3 or
won.
4?
And then Ringo, it's your turn. It's 4.
Yep.
Work in tandem, boost Eidolon.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's...
Jaw has
Let me
more
roll it.
power.
Let me use one of mine to learn about this guy. What would I roll?
Esoteric?
Nature or Arcana?
Or- No, that's the other character. Your other character has
I
that.
have a 8 in nature, so let's use that one.
Okay, what do you want to know? Actually, wait a second.
Weaknesses.
I just realized what the DC might be, and I actually have to check now.
Also, Beer be scoping them out.
Oh, drat.
I mean, I guess Beerby could.
Yeah, that works.
But nobody would understand him.
Okay,
You
well,
do have a
then-
translator.
No, BRB's
yeah,
not.
it's called...
BRB's not
I
checking them out. He clicked the wrong button.
I have a translator. It's called Uratem.
Technically, he does.
So, yeah, no, that would be
Oh,
even
no.
higher because he has a +10. So that's
Anyway,
a 25 if he were to roll.
Anyway, weaknesses?
What do you think?
I think fire.
That is correct.
Is there anything else?
No. Oh, they're immune
Alright.
to bleed, cold, paralyzed, poison, and sleep.
I didn't ask about that, so...
I usually give that as part of weaknesses.
They're immune to bleed, paralyzed, sleep, cold.
Oh wait, they're immune to poison. They don't take any damage from what you did.
No.
So we had the entire conversation for nothing.
Correct.
Right.
But he has to use the reaction to learn it doesn't work.
That's free.
But anything else? Any fun facts? Any pudding?
They can burrow.
Favorite flavor.
They can burrow through snow. In snow and ice, they have a speed of 20 feet, and they ignore the concealed condition from falling snow.
Are we around any snow?
No.
Oh, okay. That's great to know.
Also,
Is
you've
that all
seen
three
their
questions?
shattering ice reaction already, so...
All right. Now, what do I need to roll to not take that ice damage again?
Oh, you won't. Or that one's already used its reaction, so you're good.
Oh, okay. I thought it was persistent.
MVP
Oh,
of
wait.
taking
Oh, your
reaction.
ice damage. From the persistent ice damage, you need to roll a d20. And what are your final... What's your final two actions from Beery?
Well, hold on. D20.
Nope, not enough.
Okay. From Beerby, I'm pretty sure he does not have fire as his,
No, he does not. It's negative damage.
yeah, which is cool. I have fireball, but that's not helpful with it. Well, I could use it on someone else.
Well, no, you acted together to boost Eidolon. So you need to make a strike with Beerby at the very least.
Crap. Let's see, what is Beerby gonna do? I guess he's gonna use
Hit him with the steel chair.
I don't have a steel chair. I guess he's gonna hit him with his
Well, Beerby did the one time during the distraction. He was off the top rope.
Yes, his jaws.
Beerby's not in a flank, so that is not a crit because flat-footed, so that's 10 points of damage.
And I have one action left.
Yep.
If only I had a higher position and initiative, I would have given
Produce
you guys
flame
a boost.
is
But dear
Two
God.
actions, yes.
One action. No, I don't want to use a spell slot yet. I guess I'll just have Ringo hit him with his penknife.
Okay, attack number 2 for Ringo.
Oh, that's right. Well, in that case, I'll do shoot baby. I keep forgetting they count. Jaws number 2.
Okay, another 10 points of damage.
Okay, and that's my turn.
I would have helped you guys if I had a higher position. Dear God.
It's all good.
You say roll 20 is not in my favor.
Okay, so 2 actions to move behind Uratem.
Uh-oh.
And then...
And thus, the flank train begins.
That hits you flat-footed, right?
It's 0.3, so you have to roll a 21 or higher.
Okay, then that's a hit. And then you'll take
Alright.
3 points of persistent damage now, and you'll roll the flat check on your next turn.
Okay. Ow.
Let's see. Agatha's turn, because she's helping you with this affinity mission. Intimidating glare, the closest one. Then that is a success. It then is 1, that's a miss. And 2, Jesus. And that's her turn.
If I hit 0, I'm just imagining just the Cell Juniors ganging up on Yamcha. Just everybody just going. "Durr!"
1 action to move to you, Carl. 30.
All right.
And second action. Crit. So 18, and then 14, or sorry, 28. Okay, so you're down. And that's a
Okay,
crit
I will
cut down
focus
you,
on
so
having
you're dying
food.
too.
I will eat my foods.
Okay, it's gonna take this one 2 actions to get up to BRB and Ringo. It's gonna go after Ringo.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Oh my lord.
that is a crit.
Okay.
So let's see, minus 17, minus 17. And that one is a hit. I am regretting defending my students.
Yeah. When one of the tanks goes down almost immediately. The
I didn't
fuck you
know
doing
that.
up front,
Hey,
boy?
this is talking with hindsight. You shush.
To be fair, these are just rolling really well.
Yeah.
But
Marcel!
why didn't I haven't taken my turn yet? I got
Do
25.
anything to help
Because
If
you
her
didn't
guys-
roll on time, so it didn't sort
Oh.
you correctly, you'll go after
If you-
Marcel.
If you guys
Okay.
can just keep me up, though, I will use a fireball on at least 3 of them.
And Carl.
Well, no, I can get Carl not in it.
Okay, can I at least do something to help her just a little bit, or could I do something after I do like any of my
You have Soothe,
attacks? Okay,
but you're out of 3rd level spell slot, so it'd be a 2nd level one.
that's fine. Where is it? Alright, I'll go ahead and do that.
What killed Seth's village? The Ice Age.
Damn it, Arnold.
Okay, and then
There's your health back, Carl, by the way. You move down in the turn order to before or right after
Just let me
Agatha.
know when.
Yep.
Just let me know the when.
Final
I don't care.
action, you want to fire your gun at the one closest to Ringo?
yeah, let me throw that out.
Hey, congratulations! That's a miss.
Fucking
Let's
hell.
go!
I thought
And
it
I
was
can't re-roll that shit either.
No, you can. You have hero points, don't you?
But wait, aren't they flat-footed?
Should.
No, they are not. Carl is not.
Oh, no!
Alright, I'll re-roll that again, but if it's bad, then it's just gonna be... Yeah,
no.
that's source, okay.
Okay. Tardy, you're up.
Alrighty. Let's see how
It's hard
the
to
water
aim
element
while
is
you're trying to help one of your group
Okay.
people.
I am going
I would have
to
laughed if you
cast Ball
put me
Lightning
down
on
again.
this one.
It's hard to aim while helping the dog.
Okie dokie. They rolled a 5.
Okay, so that's 46. Then I'm gonna have Frondy punch twice. I need to open Frondy's sheet. Branch,
Miss.
vine.
Which one are you punching? Both of those are misses, but tell me in the future.
Green.
Okie dokie. Well, both of those
But I
are
missed.
misses. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, Pink is gonna come
I
down.
could hero point the first one.
I mean, you could. It's still a miss. Pink is gonna come down, realize Uratem is back to being conscious, and against the flat-footed Uratem. And back to dying. Oh wait, that's dying 3. Okay, Uratem will come back. Well, you'll come back in a bit.
Wait, it's wounded 2. Does it go straight to
No,
dying 3?
you are wounded 1 when you get back up, but it crits you, which puts you down to an additional dying level. So your wounded 1 gets carried over into dying 1, dying 2, and then from the crit, dying 3.
on 3.
On the plus side, if you do die, you can fireball guilt-free.
Yes. You also lose all of your hero points for coming back, so the hero point problem is being eliminated, my liege.
Hooray! Execute order.
You know what you could also do to not have a hero point issue? Stop giving us bets.
But the bets are fun. Okie dokie.
Make it to where it has side perks or something, like getting an extra die on roll, or
No,
give
hero
a
points are
plus
more
5
fair than giving an extra die. Reeve.
Okay.
Well, I can't exactly step forward. My only attacks are melee. The hell am I supposed to do here?
Yeah,
You could heal me a little.
Heal who?
Me?
Where are you?
He's right in front
Do I
of
have
you.
to step through enemies to do that?
No,
Oh, you're
he's
right in front of me.
you. Yeah.
Because if I survive, I can fireball the whole lot.
Why, as a mage, did you step over there? Do you have the AC?
Because
Whatever.
He has a hit die of 10, by the way.
Yeah,
But
here's
question whether he has the AC for it. The answer is no.
here's lay on hands, and you really should have let me take the front line.
They have
Well,
a
you
plus
should-
17. No one
I'm
really
sorry,
has the AC
mister.
for it.
You chose where you put your character.
No, I didn't. I came in late.
Yes.
My character came in late, so I didn't get to pick where I was on the map. Map placed me.
Well, that's not my fault.
Well, it's my fault, so it's still...
If I didn't, we'd have 6
So-
of those beasts down here.
You can have a 2-action heal too.
Alright, how much am I total getting?
A D8 plus 8. So... And then... it's a 3rd level lay on hands, so it's 18 from the lay on hands.
Alright, I might be able to survive.
Well, you
Good.
are going to be able to survive because, well, maybe.
Thank you.
Okay, child.
Reed.
Welcome to the world
You're
of...
welcome.
Welcome to the world of you can't get close to the enemy because of map mechanics. So in this instance, all you really can do is cast spells. So, what do you want to do? You want to do some damage, or do you want to support?
Who are we fighting? I like zoned out because I was having this hard time like concentrating and my
These
head was
things?
hurting, so I kind of just
They're
like
called
let myself
Blizzardborn.
rest. for-
And they're assholes.
Lizardborn?
Yeah, they're called Blizzardborn. They're cold water elementals.
Okay. Can I attack them with fire? Do I have fire?
No, that's
No.
one of the failures of the occult field. You can do a void warp.
What's that do?
Negative damage.
It does necrotic. Yeah, it does negative damage.
Whoa,
Wait,
that's
doesn't that mean that
red.
helps?
I've never seen that before.
What?
If it does negative damage, doesn't that mean that it would help them?
No.
Or am I
Undead aren't harmed by negative damage, and negative damage never heals. Only negative heal energy does that. So, using Void Warp, basically the only thing Void Warp will ever result in that's negative is wasting 2 actions.
Okay.
Also, you have
then-
been told they're not immune to negative damage, so that would still be an option. You could also try to, like, do another... I don't think you have 3rd level spells. Well, actually, it really wouldn't matter. You could also try and do something like a calm spell, and there's enough of them within a 10-foot burst that 10-foot burst is off of the center, so you could hit all of them with a calm, and they'd all have to make a will save in order to keep going.
Doesn't that basically just like actually like put them to sleep or like calm them down or something?
That's good.
So, on a crit failure, which you can only, so due to the level of these things, which you wouldn't necessarily know, you can't really get the crit failure effect. But on a failure effect, they can't take hostile actions until they they can't take hostile actions until you do, essentially.
Okay.
Pretty effective.
Then I guess I'll do the calming thing
Okie
instead.
dokie, let me roll those will saves. Okie dokie, that's a crit success because of the incapacitation.
Just out of curiosity, Matt, did you remember to update my character's sheet for the +1 rune that got added to their armor?
I think so, but it should be on the armor side of it as 1 point higher than normal.
Okay. I see that he's still wearing full plate and has 24 AC, but the full plate doesn't say that it's +1. I'm not sure how much it should be providing as a standard full plate, so I don't know.
Full plate, is it +7 at the moment?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
it's correct.
Should be +7, yeah.
Okay.
So that reflex should have been a will save. It is a crit success due to incapacitation.
Cool.
I need to reroll pings.
Does that mean that I failed?
No, most of them it's not much, but with purple you got a -1. It's a gamble, but it's a good gamble to take. You have 1 action left, and you have things you can do to continue supporting with 1 action, like guidance. You can give guidance to someone like Reeve or Tardy, and that'll give them +1 to one of their attacks.
Has anybody been hit yet?
I
Yeah,
I
Er's
haven't
currently
added
seeing Doggy
Soothe
Heaven right now.
sheet yet, but Soothe would be 2 actions. So you have the 1 action left. Guidance is a good action. You can also move one of your people for if an opening happens.
So I can literally just do what does guidance do again?
So it gives them a +1 to an attack roll, perception check, saving throw, or skill check for the next until the start of your next turn. So if you give it to someone who makes attack rolls, they get a +1. You can also give it to Marcel, and they get a +1 to their performance check for their focus spells.
Sorry, hold on, real quick. Okay, sorry, I was trying to talk to my mom because apparently our food got here.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to pick me?
Yeah. You said that, it gives them, stuff. Who's our strongest here?
Reeve on a crit does a lot more damage than anyone else here.
I have more single target damage than anyone, but I'm not in range for any of my single target attacks. Womp womp.
Well, Ringo does have tandem move, so...
Yeah, I was gonna do that after I did the fireball.
Okay.
Because I ain't taking 6 of these things by myself.
Who's in range then? Can I help them?
Reeve will be in range the next turn he gets.
Okay, then I guess I'll just help him.
Okay, you get a guidance, Reeve. Okay, Red's turn. Red is going after Ringo.
Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die.
That's not one. They got their claw comes off, and they reattach it for an action. Just freeze it
how
back to them.
embarrassing. I've been there.
And then attack number 2.
That hits.
And that's their turn. Okay, Ringo, hit him with that fireball. Do.
I don't want to do fireball anymore.
Oh, come on!
Okay, so I'm pretty sure I can hit them all without hitting Uratim.
Well,
So,
Uratem
here
is
we-
dead.
Well, look, the last time I did this, I destroyed a corpse. So I don't
I'm
want
not-
to risk it.
Hey, trust me, you can't destroy Uratem's corpse this time.
You're
Here
not gonna
we
be beating a
go.
dead horse.
I have 7
You're not
gods.
gonna-
You're probably gonna say no.
Pete, you're not gonna be beating a dead horse. Shh.
Ball. Then I'm
One
gonna
fail,
do
two
the
fail.
I'm gonna do the add to get it to move, and I'm
Orange.
getting a back.
Orange succeeds. Purple fails.
Well, actually, let's
Yellow
move
fails.
him there.
Just only one of those survived out of that.
Oh no, they all survive.
But they took damage, I hope.
26 points.
A minimum
On a
of 26 or
On a failure.
26 on fail.
26 on a fail.
Which still means
That sounds like low-balled fireball.
No, it's actually pretty good damage. It's just a third
look,
level version.
it's still a 13 on a success.
Yeah.
Which ain't because it's weak to fire. Wouldn't it be double done?
I thought it was just based on the weakness number.
No, it's
Or-
based
or
on
is
the
it weak-
weakness number, which is 5.
Okay.
Did you take off my spell slot, or do I need to do that?
You have scrolls, but you need to do that.
Okay, thank you. And I do have scrolls, but I didn't think of that, and I used the spell slot.
Also, it would have taken you an additional action, so probably not the greatest idea. Okay,
Anyway.
hello, Tardy.
Hello.
That will hit Tardy.
That would hit
I'm
Frondy, I
I'll be
think.
right back.
Oh,
Actually,
wonderful.
went to
You are going to be taking persistent cold damage. Oh, by the way, he
Oh shit!
roll
Yeah,
your
I need to
D20.
roll, and I'll take my 6 damage.
Tardy has become
And
some.
miss.
Tardy has become some frosty. Some
How'd I
frosty
do?
fruit.
You are no longer taking cold, but you take 2 points of cold damage before it ends.
Okay.
The second attack will miss.
Why
By
are
the
we
way,
listening
Will, they were
to-
targeting Tardy. This is Mayday by Cold Rain.
Okay.
Another intimidating glare to get something frightened.
I think I charred
That's a
Uratim's
failure.
corpse, but it's hard to tell when he's pitch black.
Oh no, trust me, you would know. Electric arc on.
I was
purple
making
and
a joke.
red. You know, you didn't ask their worst save, Keith. That's something you forgot.
I did pudding.
Yeah, I know.
Besides, usually don't do a lot of information. Anyway.
Okie dokie, Orange is coming up. Hello, Reeve. How are you doing?
How am I
You up.
doing, you say?
34 to hit.
That's... Is it? Oh, holy shit, I think that might be. I have an AC at 24.
Yep, that's a crit for 36 slashing and 2 persistent bleed. Or 2 persistent cold on your turn.
Fair enough.
And second strike.
Did they step in my square, though?
Oh, they would get opt. That is correct.
Yeah, they can get opt. And that happens before they get to land their attack.
Yes, they would have to take an extra action to get to you, so they wouldn't have gotten their second attack, so...
So I don't know what their AC is, but I think that Path 2
Yeah, that's a
doesn't
crit.
have double crits.
That's a crit. It doesn't do
Yeah,
double
it's a
crits,
natural
no.
crit on the die, so...
Yeah, it doesn't do double crits, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I will say that if your critical specialization has a save attached to it, if it's a double crit, I will give them disadvantage to the critical effect. That's how we'll take care of double crits. Green can't do anything on its turn. Marcel.
On yellow. Alright. Let me see.
You are a bard. You want to do bard things.
Perhaps.
So you said I took 36?
Yep.
I was just looking through my stuff. I don't exactly know what other spell stuff would actually help with this, so that's why I'm kind of like,
What about
other
Bard
than
Song?
what- Yeah, that's what I was saying, like, yeah, I heard what you said on that, just like, if anything else. Isn't that performance, then roll it?
Yep.
Alright.
Ooh.
Performance.
You might want to hero point that, or you'll lose. the focus point.
That's not any better.
It's not a crit failure, so you don't lose your focus point. And what do you want to give everyone +1 to?
Can't relate. Suck.
What are we feeling, gang? Courage or defense? What do we want?
Defense.
Defense would be nice.
Defense. Yeah.
You know how many times they hit me by 1 so far?
Okay, +1 to defense.
I would have had
and
one more defense,
resistance
that
to
wouldn't have been a
physical
crit.
defense. Until the beginning of your next turn.
Wait, it also has physical defense?
It adds physical resistance. Yes. Tardy.
Has that happened when
Yeah.
I've done mine?
Yes.
Okay.
I never realized that. Like, I've never factored that in once.
Oh, and Tardy, remove the damage from yourself, please.
Oh. Remove the damage?
Yeah, it's 10 points of slashing, and then you'll take 5 points of persistent. It's cold.
Okay. Resistant cold, so 5.
5 resistant cold, and you can make your flat check. Also, 10 regular damage on top of that.
I already
so-
did.
Okay.
Did the 10 regular. Okay, so okay, I make a flat check.
DC
Got it.
15 flat check.
Oh well. Okay.
Also, specify who you target.
Yep. So my ball lightning's right here, right? Did any
Yep.
of them walk through it?
You know, I do need to make a couple of reflex saves.
I guess they all would have.
Well, no, it was right here. So
Then orange and purple would have, yes.
okay.
It's 48.
Oh wait, one more d6.
Yep.
There you go.
So
15 damage.
They both take half of that for 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tardy is gonna move the ball lightning here, so green and purple are gonna have to make another save.
Failure. Failure.
Then I'm just going to boost Eidolon, have Frondy punch purple twice.
Okie dokie.
I'm rolling bad today.
Yep, neither of those hit.
Hero point the first one.
Oh, congratulations.
Hey.
That's a regular hit, and here's the reaction.
Okay.
You get a reflex save, Fraudy.
Okay, well let me, so that's plus 4 damage, that's 12 damage.
Okie dokie.
Oh wait, never mind. When I use the first roll, but never mind.
Oh, yes, you would use the first roll, so...
That's 21 damage.
Okie dokie.
So reflex save for just Frondy. Got it.
Yep. And this is okay. It's a failure. You take 11 points of cold damage, and are
Mine
blinded
is
for
4.
1 round.
Oh, he's blinded. Okay.
Yep.
No, Darty.
Set.
Oh, God, what
he
if they
takes-
eat them? Can they eat things?
They do not consume food, so this is one of the few instances where Tardy would go into dying.
Let's go. I mean, that's not good, but let's go.
That's my turn.
Pink
Say
can't do
Balthazar would've had
anything
something
on
else
his
to say on that.
turn. Yellow is
I'm
gonna move up.
A burrito.
Reeve.
Oh, I'm almost there. I'm almost alive.
So we're gonna.
So purple has used its reaction, orange hasn't used its.
Question. Where's my channel smite?
It's not a thing for paladins or redeemers. Remember, that's a cleric thing.
Wait.
There's a different feat, but it's at like level 12 that does something similar. It's called Blade of Justice. So you haven't got Blade of Justice
okay.
yet.
Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and just attack the guy in front of me then.
Okay. That'll miss.
That's a pretty low roll, so I'm gonna spend a hero point and go again.
Okie dokie. That'll hit, but it's gonna use its reaction on you in the process. So I need a reflex save. That is a failure. You take 5 points of damage and are blinded for 1 round if you don't want a hero point to try and get a better roll.
I'll take the blinded, but I'll also follow up with my weapon's effect and trip as I hit.
Okay, make an athletics check. That does it.
And third action, I'll use one of my focus points and give Tardy lay on hands.
Okay.
Yep.
Okie dokie. I'm not gonna be a dick and say you have to roll a flat check for that, but that is the rules as written. I'm just not gonna do it. Okay, Amaryllis.
Bella.
Yes, hello.
So you can actually move up this turn and get an attack in. So do you want to do?
Okay.
Do you want to do a spell or do you want to do a big old attack?
I guess I'll do an attack.
So, do you want to tandem move and move yourself back and move Saya forward, or do you want to just have Saya move forward and boost and big old attack?
I'll do the second one.
Okay. And then it's the Furious Strike Thunder Punch is the big old attack, or do you want to attack twice?
Will attacking twice do more or less damage?
The Furious Strike has a higher chance of doing more damage.
Then I guess I'll do that.
Sounds good. And it's flat-footed, so oh no, it's just regular hit. These things have AC. But it is 10 points plus an additional 2 from Furious Strike and an additional 4 from Boost. So, very good damage, plus its reaction's already used, so can't do much more. Red doesn't have a ranged attack. None of them have a ranged attack. Okay, Ringo. By the way, Uratem's body looks pristine, so you can do another fireball.
Oh, just out of curiosity, when I crit the one with my opportunity attack, did they take the deadly D10?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Okay, well, you told me I had a scroll, so let's find that real quick. Did I write down with the scroll? Oh, no, that's invisibility.
You can, you should have scrolls of fireball at level 3.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep, and you can pull out the scroll and have your guy do a
That's such a
jaw
long
attack at the
description.
same
Jesus
time.
Christ.
Yeah, let's do that with the axe together. It sounds good. So we'll have him. Oh, not ping. That's not the thing I want. And then we do jaw on purple.
Okie dokie, that is a hit.
And now, burst open and mix fireball. Do.
Here comes the reflex saves, and some of these are crit save or die. Dead. Survive.
Yeah.
Survive.
Oh!
Half damage. No damage.
I'm
Half
starting
damage.
this bullshit.
So, orange dies, purple and red take nothing.
What if I were to hero point my fireball?
You can't hero point your fireball.
Yeah.
So it's 14 damage to green, 0 damage to pink, and another 14 to yellow.
Okay, well that one really is a oopsie daisy on my part, but I killed one.
Yep. Purple is going to do an Ice Claw strike at Beerby.
So it still takes 2 actions to get the scroll.
Yes.
Right.
You just don't use a spell slot.
Right.
So, purple is going to crit Beerby for 24
Note to
points.
self, steal the goblin's jerky.
Plus you'll, on your next turn, you'd fall if it doesn't hit you with the second attack. Which it's not gonna go after you with the second attack. It's gonna try and go after Tardy. And finally, Reeve. Darty, you'll take 12 points of slashing. Reeve, you'll take 15 points of slashing. Oh, and remember, you get -1 to all physical damage.
-1 to all physical damage, what?
Yeah, because, like, you get additional resistance because of Inspired Defense.
Okay. So I take how much?
You take 11.
Okay.
On red and purple. A failure for purple, and a success for red. And then final action. That is just shy where that eye is gonna activate now. And we're gonna re-roll that as if there's a hero point. Nope. Okie dokie. Green's turn. Green's moving up. You can... no, this is a 5-foot step, so no up, unfortunately. And then, Claw to Saya. Hey, child, you got damaged! And it has persistent damage, meaning I gotta teach you about persistent damage now.
They broke
Oh
it
yeah, I needed
through.
to note that for my turn too.
Yeah. It was 5 points on your turn, and you get a roll a d20 for...
I thought you said it was 2 points of persistent damage in my
no,
case.
yours was 2, yes.
I just deducted it from my turn earlier.
Yep. Oh, and did you want to take an op? Or no, it was a 5-foot step. That's why there was no op.
Is the attack provoking an op, though?
No, but it would provoke your glimpse of redemption.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that for our action.
So let me add back some health to you, child. Because it's going to 2 plus your level, so it would get you back 7. Because it's still going to go through with the attack.
There was supposed to be a celebration.
And its final action is a manipulate action because its second attack missed, so it's reattaching its arm.
I'm 69.
Oh, also they become enfeebled too, until the end of its next turn.
Yes, that is true too, so that one will do less damage based on strength stuff. Okay, Marcel, you want to try the performance again?
False advertisement. There was not
Marceline.
in this loaded natural prize.
Marcel.
But still,
Silver. Oh, she's muted. Tardy, we'll have you go first.
Okay.
Oh, and remember, all of them have reactions again.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you move it from purple to green, they both take the damage. They both make a save, right?
Yep. I can move it. I can move it from purple, green to red.
Okay. Purple is dead. Green takes full damage. And depending upon how you roll, red is dead. You did not roll high enough to make red dead, so... But it's very
I'm
close.
gonna punch red.
Okay.
I'm going to reinforce Eidolon.
Okie dokie. You will kill it, but it's gonna... Yeah, I think this would work out to where it would be able to react before it dies.
An attack on green, but yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, so also make that reflex save, because the trigger is the hit, so...
Yep.
That is near max damage as well. Congratulations, you take 5 points and aren't blinded. Okay,
so it gets reduced by reinforce Eidolon, so he takes... Plus the Inspire Defense, so
no, Inspire Defense wouldn't reduce the ice damage. It's cold damage. Oh no, it is piercing. You're right. Huh. Interesting. Yep, you're right.
Yeah, so spells I need to check the exact number of reinforced Eidolon. I think it's... Oh, and also Barkskin.
Hey, Silver, you back? Okay, we're gonna put her on delay for a bit longer. Hello? It's time for the pain train. Okay, Ringo is down.
No, no.
Here is Purdy's attack. They are going after Purdy.
Wait, how am I down? I had 26 health.
You remember last time they attacked you for near all of your health? Like all but 3 points of it?
No.
Okay. They attacked BRB. You share a health pool.
Yeah, but they hit me for 14.
It was a crit.
For 24?
Yeah, 24.
24 is not a crit, my AC is 22.
No, okay. Well, I know it was a crit because they rolled a 30... Okay, let me go back up. It was a 34. And they rolled... No, that's a different series of attacks.
I'm thinking I haven't been hit in a while.
No, that was a 34.
This is the first time I've been hit since I threw the first fireball.
Oh, right.
So I should My health hasn't gone down from 26.
No, you definitely took a crit, my dude. I know, I just can't find it.
But like, I'm telling you, I haven't been hit at all. I've been ignored.
No, they attacked BRB. You were literally going to go down from cold damage. Remember me saying that?
No.
Keith, Keith, let me ask you this. Have I lied about keeping track of these things before?
I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying this doesn't ring any bells whatsoever.
Well,
No, I'm
okay,
gonna
so
puke if you give me anything else.
BRB had 3 hit points before I attacked him last.
No, he had 26 like Ringo. I threw those 2 fireballs. I went back. No one's hit me since.
Did you count both the 2-action heal and the lay on hands?
Yeah.
No, that was included. No, it literally was. He got crit by something.
What I'm saying is that I have not been hit since then. Like, not once.
I'm back.
I've been
I
attacked.
have definitely
here.
hit you since then.
4-2.
I had a crit.
How much does the inspired defense give me?
+1 to defense.
To damage? Only just 1?
Yeah.
I don't think you have, but I'm down.
Yeah, no, Keith, I legitimately can't, like, I know I did it after the last fireball because you moved it to right here, which is still within range.
But you
ran away
attacked
for a minute.
Tardy instead.
No, I attacked you first, then I hit you. I attacked Tardy, I hit Tardy, and then I hit Reeve with a 3rd hit.
So, I take nothing from the shattering ice thing.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, what am I gonna say? Nothing.
Yeah, I ran away for a few minutes and I come back and Ringo's fucking down.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Yeah, my parents called me that I'd take my allergy medicine, then I needed the bathroom. It's a little more than I wanted.
He's got fucking shock.
So, I feel like I have to find this now. Because I am not lying about this.
I'm not saying you're lying.
Right. You're not saying it. You're just saying you don't remember me hitting you, and I feel that I should be able to show you where that hit comes from at the very least. Marcel, while I'm doing this, why don't you continue with your turn?
Yeah, hold on. Okay. Let's see. Would I be able to help Ringo at all? Try and soothe him too, or?
Or
would I just be going straight for just trying to do damage at the moment?
That person just moving my square?
You've used your reaction at this point.
Yeah, that's right. I used Glimpse of Redemption. Wait, isn't it a new round of combat starting with that one?
Your turn hasn't come up again yet.
Okay.
Okay, so... You can soothe him with a 2nd level soothe. You just won't have any more 2nd level spells going forward.
That's fine. I at least just want to try and do what I can here.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll that out. And then just roll out with my gun at the end here.
Yes. Okay, Keith, I found it. If you want to check out my screen share.
That's a little horrific.
This was before Agatha's turn, which came after yours this time around. And this was the first hit on you. A 35 on the die for 12 points, so that's 24.
I will believe you.
Thank you. If I couldn't find it, I might have just been hallucinating like a bad AI, so I wanted to find it for that case too. Prosperity.
Why
at the
don't-
very least.
I just don't recall like the conversation we had afterwards about the potential damage.
Yeah, I did say, everyone took their damage from it because I added it to BRB sheet, but they literally went from a crit to a hit to a hit. So, and then it died.
What?
Oh, you also would get 20 health back. And I'm going to continue with its turn, but I'm going to have it strike. Okay, that's a miss. It's not a crit miss, so we're going to crit fish. Okie dokie. Yellow can't do anything on its turn because, yeah. Reeve, now you have your reaction back for future shenanigans.
Alright. So, we're gonna, 2-action heal myself.
Okay.
And I think that's... How many level 1 spells do I have left? I've used,
If you only have dedication spells, then you'd only have the 1 2-action heal at the moment.
And I've already used one, so I don't even have that.
Correct.
Okay.
You might invest in scrolls when you get back into town, because you can use higher level scrolls, which is nice.
Yeah, if he
Meanwhile,
gets
while I
back
wait
to
for
town.
You might lose all the
So-
hero points, but you'll get back to town. That's assured. I
Let's,
don't think
go
Reeve's
ahead
got enough
and,
yet, so he's still flat-footed.
They're still flat-footed?
Oh wait, no, the one that was flat-footed is dead. My bad.
Okay.
Meanwhile, as I'm waiting on dinner,
So,
I'm eating my flaming hot Cheetos.
We're gonna attack the one in front of me.
Sounds good.
Hero point that.
Okay, that is a hit for 14. I think green has used its reaction, so...
We're gonna follow up by tripping them.
Okay, make that athletics check. It's an athletics 2.
Oh, athletics too.
Yeah.
What does that get deducted from that roll?
Since it's a regular non-agile thing, well, athletics, I don't know if it's affected by agile anyway.
I don't think athletics is affected by
So,
agile.
yeah, it's 21, which is not going to be successful.
Unless you get a certain
And then, you said they've used their reaction already, right?
I don't believe they have their reaction, so I'm not going to act as if they do.
So I'm gonna step back. I'm
Okay.
gonna use my last action for movement and get the hell out of the way.
Okay.
Because another hit will kill me.
Yep, very likely.
And because I'm taking persistent damage, by the way, another -2.
Well, it's another
I
D6.
can't afford that. Oh, it's another D6. It's fresh each time? Okay.
Yeah.
So -4.
Yep. And you get to roll that flat check again.
What's the flat check?
DC 15 on a D20. No longer taking persistent. Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna
child.
step further back than that.
Yeah, that's fine. I moved you 5 feet at the very least. You can take over from there. Child, welcome to the wonderful world of persistent damage. Before we get too far into your turn, when you're taking persistent damage, you get to roll a d20 each turn.
I was gonna say, is Bella even here?
You know what? I'm not sure they are here, so let's go to Ringo for a second.
Is she
Okay.
either could just be muted and doing
You
something?
do have
or-
to get back up. Oh, and wait, since you were downed, BRB is not summoned at the moment.
No, how lovely.
But you're
Okay, so
welcome. I
I get up.
soothed you. I
Thank you.
soothed you. I saved your ass. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Someone is getting down and
I
fight
don't.
is always really bad.
I don't have enough actions to use the fireball now, and I probably wouldn't anyway because I feel like this won't be the only ice-based creature. I could do a produce. No, I don't have the actions to move and do produce flame.
Well, no, it's one action to stand up and then produce flame.
Right, but produce flame is best in melee.
Well, it does have the bonus damage in melee, but it's always good when there's weakness.
Alright, I will press the button.
Or you can stand up and do a 3rd level 2-action Scorching Ray.
2 actions Scorching Ray it is. That was my last spell.
And then a 2nd attack roll for Scorching Ray with a... I don't think it has...
Hold on, Matt. I can't use a level 3.
Oh, you can do a 2nd level one at the very least.
Yeah, that would be my last 2nd level spell slot. Apparently, I had used them in the last fight. So, 2nd level Scorching Ray for those 2.
Yep.
Didn't we have time to rest between fights?
Not a long rest. You guys are on a time crunch.
So, a short rest will only give me health?
Short rest will only allow you to refocus. Child, are you here?
So, did my level 2 action miss?
Yes. No, it hit both of them. They're just still standing.
Ah, shit.
Oh, there you are.
Okay,
oh, what the hell
child,
are you doing?
You are taking persistent damage, which means at the beginning of your turn, you take the damage.
Mute, I'll be back.
And then you roll a d20 and try and get above a 15 to stop taking the damage. So that is a 6. Would you like to re-roll that? Because you can re-roll these.
Yeah.
I also give a customary re-roll whenever I roll something for someone, so this one is free. And you won't take persistent damage past this point, but your persistent damage is a d6 of cold damage, so...
3.
Yep, you take 3 points of cold, and then now that that's taken care of, the housekeeping is out of the way. What do you want to do? Big old hit or spell?
Is there something I can get, like, hit the 3 of them with?
I actually just realized something, child. You have the rare opportunity to use... Oh, wait, no, your damaging spell is 3rd level. Honestly, there's not a lot... Oh, yeah, there is something. You could... So, if you want to hit the 3 of them, you can act together, have your character move up, have this attack, and then use this spell right here called Haunting Him. You'd have it go off of this corner here. It's a 15-foot cone, so it hits all of them with that.
Oh, can I do that then?
Yes. Let me see if Saya knocks one out before it's save or die. Nope, that's a miss, but it's a free attack, so might as well take it. Reflex.
Wait, so I missed, or who missed?
No, the Saya gets a free attack when you move up, remember? So, because of the act together. Or when you use the Haunting Him, it can get a free attack. So, I'm just rolling that attack. That is a regular save, so green is dead.
Yay!
Another regular save, so pink takes 6 points of damage. And another regular save, so another 6 points of damage. That is good damage. All damage is good damage. Unless it's specifically evil damage, in which case that's not good, is it?
Boy, it's really becoming the B team's game here.
Yes, but sometimes it's better. It depends.
Yeah, none of those are hits.
What are you doing?
Oh, Agatha is taking her turn.
Oh.
Urtab is still dead. Tardy!
Hmm.
You can hit both of the remaining ones with ball lightning again.
Yep.
You sound so sad.
I'm gonna hit both of them. Okay.
Okay, this will truly be the final turn.
My god, we have a whole new area after this. We might have to retreat.
Yeah, you have a boss after this. You might have to take time to...
17.
Oh, a boss. We're retreating.
Is it gonna be another dragon?
No! No, the dragon was technically not even a boss level opponent, which is the weird part.
We're fighting Seth.
Oh.
No, you're fighting a catfolk swashbuckler. Seth is way cooler.
Anyway, yeah, as the teacher, I'm declaring this field trip over. Run away.
Do I have to punch him?
Yeah, you.
I have the
actions.
feeling we're
None
about
of
to get
them are
infinite
dead.
cruel clawed. Just saying.
Well, Eridan's got to weigh in a second.
Reinforce Eidolon punch twice.
I mean,
That's a hit.
even-
It's gonna use its
even
reaction.
Zero, our last heavy hitter, is almost dead.
I take nothing?
Oh,
I don't even. Well, actually, I do need to make a reflex save.
you're blind,
I take nothing?
but you are blind. Which means DC 5 flat check.
Oh, yep, DC 5 flat check. I guess I'll hero point it then.
Okay.
Oh, I get a +1 to the. I get a +1 to the save too because
so
of
yeah, it's a
reinforced Eidolon.
success. Now you're not blind.
Yeah. So then, did I roll the vine attack? No, I did not roll the vine attack. That's a miss. Anyways.
Okie dokie. Where is it right now? It's on pink, right? Yellow is gonna move forward. It's going to Ice Claw.
Yellow would be hit by the electric ball.
No, it's on pink at the moment.
Oh, I thought it was just an area of effect.
It is, but it's currently hovering on pink. So pink will have to save on its turn. So an Ice Claw on you, Mr. I'm not taking damage from my reaction. And then a second Ice Claw on you. That'll be a crit miss, and it'll fix itself for its final action. But it is 30 points of slashing for you, Mr. Tardy. Oh, and
Okay.
add back health equal to your resistance, because I've already removed the 30. Marcel!
So
Marceline.
then +1, then +2, so +3.
Might be best to heal Tardy.
They have first level spells left.
He's
You
gone!
actually do...
What? What the fuck happened to Tardy?
Oh. Nothing purposeful. I just accidentally clicked backspace at the wrong point.
Tardy,
Yeah.
there's 2 turkeys now.
I meant to hit back. I don't know what happened. That is so weird. Marcel, you're up.
Yep. Let's see.
Truly the worst timeline, 2 turkeys.
Oh my god.
I guess you should say branched out his horizons.
If a tardy ate a tardy,
God,
what would
this
he
is stupid roll.
That would be tardyism, and tardy does.
Tardy doesn't eat.
Oh right.
Tardy squared.
Tardy doesn't eat. Remember, he photosynthesizes. Marcel.
He's got a mouth.
Yes, he puts potions in there sometimes.
Which means he has a stomach.
No, he doesn't have a stomach.
Yeah, he just
Silver,
pours.
it's
Yeah,
your
he
turn.
just pours the potion on his head.
I'm aware, Matt. Give me a minute. The roll 20's being weird. Hold on. I'm aware. It's my turn. I'm refreshing it. It's just taking its sweet ass time to load.
Oh, I have mixed up the turns
Like it
of
all-
pink and yellow. So yeah, I'm going to have... While that's happening, I'm going to have pink roll its reflex save versus the ball lightning it's standing on. How much
God, I
damage
hate
is
when
that? It's
20
4d6.
You.
Yeah, it's 4d6.
Alright, get over here. Character sheet, you piece of shit. Get over here.
You piece of sheet.
Exactly.
Piece of shit.
Character sheet, you piece of shite. Get over here. Alright. Alright,
Happy. Dun 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 dun. Happy,
should I just
happy,
mainly
happy.
roll out just, like, doing damage with gun, or should I?
Yeah, you
do
might as
something
well
else here?
try and hit pink, because if you crit it before
Alright.
it takes its turn and would take that damage, I think it's dead.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
That's a
That's
miss.
not. Second one.
Yep. Or you can re-roll the first one. You have hero points.
I might just re-roll the first one, because Jesus Christ.
How many bullets does your Coke still have?
Well, they could reload then fire
reroll.
again, but your gun jams
That's
on a crit
holy
miss.
shit.
So you're gonna have to clear that jam next turn.
Uh,
So I switched pink and yellow, so this is pink's turn. Hello, Amaryllis.
Uh-oh.
And a 1.
I'm about to die.
And a 2. And a 3. So
Did I
you
die?
take... No, you just take 24 points of damage. You have a
That's
lot
not
of
that bad.
health, yeah. It's a good chunk, but you have a lot of health. Okay, Reeve. No focus points, no spell slots. What's a man to do?
There's just two of them.
Did
The
Pink
child of the
use,
group is being attacked.
did Pink use their
Avenge me!
reaction yet?
Even my
No,
dead
they did not.
avenge me!
Or wait, no,
So I
Pink
can't
did...
approach.
No, Pink used its reaction.
Pink used its reaction, so I'm gonna approach them
Okay.
specifically from that side, so that yellow over here can't out me.
You got this, Reeve.
Let's see if I can send him to hell now that I'm not blinded anymore.
Did not change society.
I'm pretty sure that's a miss, right?
It is. You wanna...
So I'm gonna hero point that because I need to.
Yes.
I'm just a
that's
small
not
part
good.
of this
You can
game.
pick up your scythe for your last action, though.
Yeah, my last action, I'll pick up the scythe.
Okay, Ringo. You have the scroll of fireball.
I do.
Avenge
but
the
there's-
boss.
There's 2 heavily wounded ones left, and we're gonna face something after.
Actually, one of them still has half health.
Okay, I get. Fuck, I'm using the fireball.
Also, I'm pretty sure you can take a second to do a long rest at this point, because you're not getting much further without it.
Fireball!
One of them is save or die now. That is a save for Pink, the one that needs it. And a failure. So the one that needs more damage took more damage, and then it's 13.
Agatha, Merzio, you're about to be frontliners. Be ready.
Amaryllis is already on the front line.
Die.
I thought Amaryllis was dead.
No.
I know, I was just joking about
Uratem
that.
is dead. Amaryllis, you can do the same thing as last turn, and Pink is literally crit save or die, so collect the kills. Nom nom nom.
Wait, so they could do what?
You can have say a punch, and you do the haunting him again. You still hit both of them, and one of them is a crit save or die. So, profit,
Oh.
profit, child, profit.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Oh,
I
you
hope
can
my-
technically have it do boost Eidolon wallet attacks, and then have the... Okay, so you can take both of them out if this first one hits.
Yay! Hopefully, I don't know.
Penny for a hero point, child. You have at least 3 in your life at this point.
Wait, is it the reroll?
Yeah, it is. You rolled a 7, so there's a lot higher you can go. And you almost hit, by the way.
I'll reroll.
Okay, okay.
I'll reroll.
That's a hit. So that is 13 plus another 4. And then both of them are crit save or die now.
Okay.
Amaryllis
Sorry, I had a dramatic yawn on
MVP.
that one.
Yay!
Potentially.
I'm tiny. I'm tiny, but I have fun.
It's a fortitude save. So I'm gonna re-roll it with the proper one now. That is a regular success for yellow. Okay, Amaryllis MVP.
Yay!
We're gonna take a break very quickly before we get back into it.
Yay!
What? I did so much
I won.
damage.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
cleric spells are
Amaryllis
just
collected 3
good.
out of the 6 kills, so
That's fair.
we'll be right back. with the campaign just yet.
Okay. For
'Cause-
context, Carl is taking a shit.
No.
No.
Carl is
I
using
am
a
very
safety pin to poke something off this face. That's actually
Are you-
worse than taking a shit.
Is
Don't
he-
poke your
are you-
eye out, kid.
That is
Are you
a very
poking my
odd
eye
thing
out?
that you're doing.
No,
Digging out blackhead.
No, wait. No
Oh,
offense,
popping
Carl, but are
zits.
you being stupid and using a safety pin to like pop your pimples or something?
Yes, that's exactly
What
what
are
he
you
said he's
doing, you fool?
Why are you doing that? You're not supposed to do that.
Just get a scrubber.
Nah.
I try everything and they don't go away, so I try to dig them out and go
Maybe
and
you
clean
should
them
just
out.
accept
That's how you
Maybe
get
you should just
scars.
pay the money to go to an statistician and get it done properly, rather than doing a
I
home
don't
station.
have that kind of money.
Or maybe
Shut up.
I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say a dermatologist. Can't you just get like an acne face wash or like a face wash in general?
I've
That
been
shit
face?
just
trying
dries your
those.
skin
I've
and makes
tried
it
like
worse.
5, 6,
Wait,
7
Carl,
different types.
have you tried everything, including the thing that they actually have to have you come in like once every month or so to make sure you're doing okay while you're on it?
Yes, I believe I have had that one.
Have you tried
Uh,
accepting who you are because you're beautiful, Carl?
Also, whoever said that.
So
that
you've
dries
done
out your-
Accutane.
You're supposed to moisturize
I believe I have,
afterwards.
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
After you wash your face, you're supposed to moisturize.
And it doesn't go
with
away.
a gentle cleanser. Like it just.
You're beautiful, Carl. It's fine.
So
Also, I have no
used
idea
to
where the
have
hell
pretty
this- there
severe
it is.
acne. I don't anymore. I wouldn't have grown facial hair had I still had it. But Accutane, though it's a very dangerous medication, just cleared up everything.
I get bad acne on my shoulders, but my face is mostly clean.
Acne?
Yeah.
Like I said,
No, I get acne everywhere, dude. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, no, Accutane helped me a lot.
Especially
so-
with gigantic.
You're beautiful, Carl.
Yes,
Don't
you are
worry about it.
beautiful, Carl.
That's not even
Fuck
me
off,
being facetious.
bullshit.
You're actually... I saw you. You were fine.
Yeah, no, Carl, you've got a nice face, and honestly, you got enough facial hair, I don't notice it.
Yeah, except for, the nose. The thing that can't get that shit.
Your nose was fine. I don't see the problem.
I don't use any of the
Don't
zit stuff.
worry.
I just kind of pop them.
too.
Yeah, you're not supposed
Yeah.
to pop them, Will.
Well, no one told me that.
Look, they just pop whenever I'm at work, whenever I'm washing my face, whenever I do XYZ, and I'm like, it doesn't matter. I just can't do anything. Anyways, digressing from the pimples.
Do you?
We're gonna pop that conversation and suck it out the conversation.
Gross.
Ew.
Thank you for agreeing with me that we need to continue on.
We are waiting for Silver to get back before we continue. So, what have we learned from this series of encounters so far?
Pimples?
I get down at every single combat, and I'm surprised. I'm actually pretty sure I might be tied with Balthazar in terms of how many times I've been knocked unconscious.
Maybe per capita. You gotta remember, Balthazar gets down to every fight, and you haven't been in as many fights as him.
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting there.
No, you're not. Balthazar is ahead of you by like 20 downings at this point.
Would be nice if someone was there to,
Pretty.
make enemies re-roll criticals, but that's not a thing anymore. Oh well.
Yeah, well.
Give it like... What level are you guys got? 7 levels.
Yeah, we're currently at level 5, so yeah.
No, protest. So, once again, just for everyone, including what little audience we may or may not have, I am buffing Vox Humana so that every heart of affinity you have with a character, which is determined by the character, what affinity missions you do on that campaign with your characters, for every heart of affinity you have, you get an additional point of damage on your attacks if you use Vox Humana to attack.
Cool.
It really is. It's a huge buff for Vox Humana. It costs a hero point, and it's a once per combat effect. Because it has to be a once per combat effect. Also, it is a special strike, and it has a flourish trait to it. There's a reason for all of those things. Because, like, by the point in which you get Vox Humana, you might be able to deal an additional 60 points of damage from it. By the end of this campaign, you might be able, if it hits, you might be able to get a fresh 120 off of it.
Fresh as a daisy, 120?
Yeah, fresh as a daisy!
I guarantee you the person we're mocking does not
Carl.
even
We're making fun of Keat and his alma mater for fresh as a daisy!
Yeah, I thought it was Carl.
Fresh
My
as
bad. I don't know why I thought it was
daisy.
Carl.
Anyway,
The best part about this is Keat didn't even know who Charles Barkley was, Mr. Auburn native.
Still not sure who that is.
He's one of your school's biggest heroes.
Oh no?
Sir, I guarantee you they have a statue of him in that school.
Is he really that big of a deal?
Charles
Yes!
Barkley, Lord Master of the Chaos Dunk. Well,
I'm back. I have food.
Okay, click the ready check and we can continue. There is a statue
I
of
have-
Charles Barkley.
I called it.
I have clicked the ready sparkles, Mr. Magnum.
Okie dokie. You guys are going to do a long rest. But before that point, I believe Mr. Urateb is going to wake up in front of Aridin. Let's see. Aridin starts flipping through pages on an appointment
Always have
book.
food to watch this entertainment.
Oh my god, no, he's not pulling a King Yama. No!
It appears... Why are you at my place? Shouldn't Pharasma be in charge of this matter? You're one of hers. Oh, wait, you're one of... Eh. You have too many masters, kid. What? Oh, I just realized you're a dog. So what, are you the pet of this thruple?
Damn.
Hang on. Just above table, a thruple?
Yeah! A couple with multiple partners. Thruple.
You say a thruple?
A thruple.
Yeah.
A couple consisting of...
Earth's gonna give
three
you
or
the
more
exact
people.
same look I'm giving myself.
No, that's
Which
only
is-
with 3 people.
hey.
Is it?
Oh, then what
What?
is it with
More than-
7 people?
A two-person couple is called a bayucca.
Okay, wait.
Polyamory relationship. I don't know.
Shush! If it's a couple that consists of 3 people, they are called a throuple or a triad. If it's more than that, it's called a polycule or something like
Oh,
that. I
yeah, so
forgot.
are you-
molecule is
are
the
you-
correct term.
Yeah.
That's why I was so confused.
So what? Are you a child of this polycule? Sorry, you're a dog. Are you a pet of this polycule?
Technically, only one is my parent. Technically,
Technically, patience.
Really
one of
difficult
these
to
terms.
Yeah, it would be really odd if anyone other than Anubis went down on the pooch.
I'm sorry, what?
You know, get dirty with the dog. Go down on the pound, you know. Doink the doodle.
Shut the
He
hell up.
raised me. Not that way.
Oh, right,
my
you're
God.
an awakened animal. I mean, to be fair, I do know a few angels who do that sort. Not important.
Just okay, Matt. Where's the nearest pillar? I'm just gonna start just dunk.
There is no pillars here. You think I have furniture? Jeez, I'm trapped. Anyways, if you want to get back to your world, you're gonna need to give me something.
Oh. There is a point where it's just like, oh boy, here we go. Now I gotta pull out the Pharasma shit. Oh, I just randomly pressed
I'll
Q.
give you a better deal of a deal one of your allies has with me at the moment. And me and Pharasma have agreed on this deal. We talked before you got here. I've started keeping an appointment book because Pharasma's been letting me in on prophesized shit and whatever. So
I thought that Eridan was trying to downplay the fact that he was alive.
Yeah, you guys are nobody.
Kind of hard to do that when a Duskwalker straight up told Pharasma point blank he's alive.
Yes.
Hey now.
Just saying.
Hey. People talk bull.
Also, Eridan would send out flyers if he could to people he can reach. It's not that Eridan's trying to downplay he's still alive to deities. It's that he can't reach out to most deities. There are notable exceptions, Pharasma being one of them.
Okay, hang on. This is gonna sound absolutely hilarious. It's probably gonna break you. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a pause shot, I guess. Are you joining the polycule at this point?
What?
Let's go!
Because to be honest...
What? No. I'm just gonna take what power you have accumulated, send you back in the world to accumulate more power, and then next time you die, take more of your power. Also, a minute of your time every day, I can bank that minute for future days of progress.
He admits to the polycule.
Okay, hang on. Okay, above table here. You confused me.
So
please say it in layman's terms.
Every day he gets a minute of time in your body. However, he cannot take a minute of your time
to bank it for a longer
period. So, like, after 60 days, he can get an hour of your time.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that would be a wise idea, but if you're insistent on it, I guess I don't really have a choice now, do I?
Look, man, I've been needing to take a number 3 since I've got here, so give me your body once a day so I can take my number 1s, my number 2s, and my number 3s.
Hang on.
Do not ask about the forbidden number 3. It's the God movement.
It's a commie crappin'.
How do you think the stars are made?
Oh god!
There are some things man was not meant to know.
I hate where this is going.
Hey,
is it possible we can skip the number 3?
Wait, I just realized. Hey, Gavlon, what are you doing here? Did Pharasma send you and her stud to negotiate?
Oh god!
So you Eridan was staring, you see literally a Gavlon caught red-headed looking through a 1950s fridge. You got any mayo?
I'll give you mayo if you give me a minute and 30 seconds of his time each day.
Whose?
Uratem's.
Oh, hell no, that's an awful idea.
What? Mayo's not worth an extra 30 seconds of time each day?
I have been specifically told by the Lady of Death not to interclude with you.
Then why are you here negotiating, and why do you think I'll give you my mayo?
I was hoping that I could just grab it while you were talking to him.
No, it's spicy mayo. What the fuck are you doing with my spicy mayo?
Shut up! Back and starts walking away.
Wait, Gavlon's a bird. He loves spicy things because spicy doesn't affect him as much.
Well, that's the whole point. Is that if you aren't affected by capsaicin, why even eat spicy things?
No, you're not affected as much. It's still like it's still.
It's like having a heat resistance.
Yeah.
You know, like casually drinking ghost pepper sauce.
Yeah, it's still spicy.
All right, here's the deal, Aaron.
What?
I'm gonna be making a major gamble here, Matt. All right, here's the deal, Aaron. You're still super fucking weak. How about no, or we battle?
Gavilon, this is still my domain at the end of the day. While it's small, the demence is exaggerated in my favor. And he points down and you just hit the floor like a ton of bricks.
Everyone takes the mayo and Dimdoy that.
Also, it's illegal to
Well,
fight
he took the mayo, which means we have a deal. 1 minute and 30 seconds every time each day.
Oh, okay, first off, no, I did not accept that.
Well, your
Second off,
negotiator
he just-
accepted it for you. He didn't tell me otherwise.
Negotiator.
No,
I
and yet I asked something and you never responded to it.
Well, yeah, but he took the mayo, so I'm going to take that as a successful negotiation.
This is
I'm going to take that as I would like to still ask a question to be exempt from it.
Okay, fine.
Skip the number 3s.
The number 3s are the most important part.
No, they aren't.
He looks down and says, no, they're very important. I'm very pent up on number 3s.
Shut up!
And
I hate it here.
I also have it. So, how about this? No.
How about you aren't exempt?
We get to feel it together.
How about you're not exempt from number 3s, but it's a minute instead of the minute and 30 seconds I gave you because of Gavilon.
I don't even know why you brought me into that.
Because you are a literal herald of Pharasma. And you're actually decent at negotiating and not as petty as Pharasma is.
I didn't even know that was my job. You just brought me in. I was like, oh, I see amazing.
Well, you were the one who was talking in a pocket dimension, so...
You dragged me there.
No, you were the one. No, you weren't even in that scene. You interjected in the scene, and I gave you a reason to do so in character.
I was just making a thruple joke, damn it.
You say technically wouldn't that be patience at some point?
Yeah. Okay, so do we have a deal? You're not exempt from number 3s, and you, well, first of all, you won't even feel the number 3 when I take it. Like, you will be so out of body with when the number 3 comes, you're just gonna look at it and be like, how the fuck did that get there?
That's not the point.
What do you think a number 3 is?
I can only imagine, but at the same time... What?
Dude, the P, S, and C. Number 3C.
Oh.
Stop trying to give people the inside information of our inside joke.
I hate it here. I hate it here so much.
What? I'm sorry, Carl.
I'm sorry, but I knew from the
supposed to
beginning,
say
and you
the
just
full
confirmed
C?
it.
Am I supposed
No.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but people who are smart enough will probably be able to catch on to the inside joke. And no,
Well,
you shouldn't
if
be
they
doing
are
that.
smart enough to get on to the inside joke from an episode they might never even see, then yeah, welcome to the inside joke crew of the PS and C Olympics.
Oh my god.
Of which Aridin is trying to compete. Apparently.
Aridin hasn't had a tangible body for like several thousand years. Give the guy his number 3s, damn it.
I will not.
Also, I'm gonna roll frick, what would that be?
You're gonna roll something against a god?
No, not against a god. No, rather against myself. Because I would know that there have been deals made.
Yes.
But I want to know if I know of the deal that was made that he gets to take over someone else's body from a previous agreement.
Okay, roll a flat knowledge check.
I think I unfortunately know at least one or two of them.
There's two, at least one for sure.
One of those has been renegotiated because they died recently, and now it's 10 minutes every day, and they get to bank it.
Yeah. Raw int check?
Raw int check.
I wouldn't.
No, you would not.
Damn it. To be surprised, or to be honest, I'm kind of surprised you haven't actually tried to pull this off on anybody else.
What? Are you kidding me? Dude, Balthazar owes me 10 minutes a day.
Then you do realize 10 minutes is greater than the 1, and you could probably get way more off in that amount of time.
Well, yeah, but, like, Balthazar is my scheming body. You're my shit body.
Eridan very obviously wants to experience.
Look, you're
outing.
just crapping molten plasma in a neutron star. It's not that big of a deal. Just accept it.
I guess that one just
I was gonna say, I
went
could
by
have
everyone.
sworn. I was gonna say I could have fucking sworn that Estriel's also on that list. I could have fucking sworn
No,
that
Estriel is
Shiniga-
only a minute. Once. Ever. Like I said, Balthazar renegotiated to 10 minutes every day.
To be fair, I thought it'd be funny.
It is hilarious.
That's why I'm like, okay. The fuck? Just me above table just being flabbergasted by just the sheer what the hell is going on. Because it's like, okay, so you get 10 minutes in that. You get way more time, and you can do it way longer there than here.
So he looks at you and is like,
He wants
okay,
to experience nodding.
Like,
okay,
it's like,
listen to me. He looks at you and says, listen to me. Do you think Balthazar can take a shit in 10 minutes? He can't. I've tried.
okay,
Balthazar
then you
can't
don't need a
even-
number 3, do ya?
Well,
Balthazar can't even breathe on
You
his
can literally
own.
just limit it to the 1 and 2. Speed. Done.
well, no, you... Balthazar has way too much crap, okay?
I nearly choked on my garlic bread when he fucking said that shit.
You're
And
a...
it's true.
Okay, listen to me,
Drinking.
Uratem. You are a divine vessel for several deities. If I want to take a crap, a piss, or a number 3, it'll be quicker with you. Also,
He's
you're more
drinking
likely
from
to
his-
survive a number 3 if I do it. So, yeah.
He's drinking from his super thick chalice mess and literally all day, every day. How much do you think is in his bowels?
Yeah, so what do you think? Why do you think I want a minute of your time each day so I can get my number 1s, my number 2s, my number 3s in? I might also do it. I might also use it for other things, but again, you're not gonna feel it, and if I do it when you're close to a toilet, you won't even see it.
I'm still losing my mind over Balthazar not being able to shit 10 minutes.
Balthazar lives a hard life, okay? Please do not make fun of him.
I have to make time for a week to use Balthazar
He's
for
a
a
fucking
crap.
constipated.
Balthazar's like the sloth where he comes down once a week and just starts screaming.
I have to wipe my eyes. I'm crying from this. Oh my god.
fucking wilderness, just someplace in the middle of nowhere. Here we are, and we hear that, like Vegeta's FaceTime continuum breaking.
Wait,
Don't
wait!
worry,
I just
don't
realized
worry.
something.
It's
You're
just
in the... Wait,
Balthazar passing
guys,
his daily kidney
guys, I
stone.
just realized something. You're in the rainforest. As well, while Uratem is stalling on accepting the offer, he's not getting a different one. You guys hear a sloth going, "Ah!"
Don't worry, he's just passing his daily kidney stone.
So again, Uratem, this is the offer. You are going to have to experience the number 1s, the number 2s, and the number 3s, because I can't do it in Balthazar's body. Alternatively, you could kill one of your friends and then I make the deal with them, but, yeah, I don't think you are able to kill one of your friends, now are you?
Hope you realize what you're getting into. Just
Meanwhile, Farmer
Because-
Bob is somehow in this conversation.
this.
I've been waiting for this for a long time.
No, he's
So
not.
Oh, here comes in Farmer Bob with a steel chair!
No, Farmer Bob is not in this conversation. Come on. It's a
If he was,
popular
that's
show.
what he'd say.
Yeah,
If,
so...
if he
that's
were,
Ron, he
Earl
might
would just
say
say,
that.
okay, if you want this, thwack. There you go.
So,
walks
once
out.
again, we have a deal?
He's confirming he knows what the hell's up with him.
Yeah, Pharasma told me as long as I only use it for bodily functions, I'll be fine.
Nothing. Oh, sorry, I'll stop that.
No. It's literally that.
I'm gonna
It's like,
feel so ill from laughing so much while I eat. I'm gonna
Then stop
blame every
thank
single one
you.
of you for the. I'm gonna blame every single one of you.
do something. We can easily ping you to bring you back.
I know, but I want to be here to witness this shit. I put myself through some torture.
Wait, Bella.
I did it
Bella,
myself,
how are
I'll
you
suffer.
reacting to all of this, Bella?
Bella's probably fucking in tears behind the mic.
Yes, so, Carl...
I'm just like when they were talking about how he takes so long to shit, I'm like, imagine waiting like 10 hours for him to take a shit, and it's like one of those little tiny rabbit turds.
I fucking hate that.
No,
I know the
no.
feeling, I
That's
hate it.
an hour. If he got 10 hours, he'd be clear. But he doesn't get 10 hours a day.
Well, it's a little rabbit turd, but it's like as dense as the dark matter from Futurama.
Oh,
So once again, do we have a deal, Uratem?
I
Why
hate
the
this
fuck-
conversation.
Wait,
I hate
who
that I
the
know
fuck-
it too well.
who
I
the,
need to
who
wipe
the
my eyes
fuck is
again.
negotiating to take a shit in someone else's body, by the way?
Eridan. He's currently trapped on another planet or something.
It's complicated.
It is very
Oh.
complicated.
He's currently negotiating to do all of the number 3 list.
Oh,
So do we have a deal, Uratem?
Galilon walks by and says, "Look, kid, he's a god. He has literally infinite time. You're not winning this. I mean, you have no bargaining chips here. It's here you accept him or you die."
Well, no. Either you accept me, or we both wait for this prison to be released, and then you die.
I'm a good negotiator. Also, I'm just like Phoenix Wright.
So, several hours later, in the real world,
He accepts the deal, is what I'm getting to.
well, you're kind of, twisting the hand here, and also I want to make sure this is crystal clear, because I showed you it yesterday, and you didn't
Also-
make a remark on it, so I want to make sure too.
Matt officially called me the Herald of Pharasma, so base.
A Herald of Pharasma.
Still a Herald.
Yup. a herald. There are multiple heralds of many deities. You just so happen to be one of them.
Just to make sure you have that.
Yes.
I assume you notice the big things. It's like,
why are
that
two
whole-
of them naked?
it's skin. It's to show the front and back without the actual clothes on.
Okay.
It's to show like markings and such, and how
Reference
things
sheet, Matt. Reference sheet.
Yes.
It's for reference.
Oh yeah.
Because hey, how are you supposed to be able to draw a war-torn version of him without knowing what's underneath all the clothes?
That's fair.
We need to know the proper
I just
measurements.
realized. Remember that time that I kept seeing the picture of Shadow where it's his face, but I kept seeing it as Shadow bending over and taking a dump?
What? I'm still wondering how the fuck that is. I still want to bring that photo up whenever we see each other next or something, and have you point out exactly what you're seeing and how you're seeing that.
So,
Because I don't see it.
anyways, Uratem, once you get back to the real world and you're at the camp and everyone is taking a long rest, you open your eyes, Eridan takes over, is like, hey guys, I gotta take a shit, and you
Oh
walk
god,
into
it's the
woods.
deck! Like it's the
Here's the really funny part. He hasn't gone for a bit, so he probably won't even get to the number 3 yet before the timer's up.
What? He's not trying a number 3. He's just going for a number 2. He's needed to take his own personal crap for a week.
It's the WMD sound from Call of Duty.
Because they're fucking
No, it's
fucking
just
Marcel
a regular
just, like-
poop. It's just regular poop.
fucking Marcel just like looks over. It's like, she like looks
Oh
at
wait,
that.
I just realized he's a dog, so he'd probably want to try and hide it in something. So he probably shits in one of your sleeping bags.
Oh god, you killed her.
Fucking Marcel just like looks over and just like looks at.
Okay, on a 1, it's gonna be Amaryllis's. On a 2, it's Tardy's. On a 3, it's Reeves. On a 4, it's Agatha's. On a 5, it's Ringo's. And on a 6, it's going to be Marcel.
Oh no.
Who was 1 again? Wasn't that Amaryllis?
Welcome to the party, newbie. Craps.
Oh god, spilling.
Sorry,
Barely
barely
Aaron.
Chat on by the dog.
Oh
Hey,
god,
did I see that?
it's full to bursting. Oh my god,
Shat
the
on by the
smell.
dog.
No, he's
Sleeping bag got
while you
shat
aren't
on.
in your sleeping bag, the dog
Shat on
does. Yeah, the dog shits in your sleeping bag.
It's inflated.
Hey, GM, did I see that?
Yes, you got it at 20. It's not like you said
That's what at first you did.
It's inflated
Aaron
like
is
a
clearly
balloon.
not trying to do shit.
Okay, hold on. I also want to roll to see if I notice this at all.
The madness.
Yes, you see Uratem take a shit
On all fours,
Amaryllis-
crawling into a sleeping bag.
Yeah, literally on top of the sleeping bag, taking a shit on it, and then Eridan loses control and he tries to hide it.
It's gonna say Marcel just kind of like blinks and then looks over at Agatha.
I didn't know Amber Heard was in this game.
My dog stepped on a bee! Agatha looks at you and is like, what? He's a dog.
It's full to bursting. It's inflated like a balloon. The smell.
No, it's not that bad. It's just a regular dog crap on top of the sleeping bag.
Bad dog. Get the newspaper.
Oh, wait, you mean, like, do I have an extra sleeping bag? Yeah, of course. There's a dog. I was worried he was going to shit on my sleeping bag.
Marcel just kind of like shakes her head. It's like, okay.
Hee.
Wait, why did you take a shit on Amaryllis' sleeping bag?
Aridin just walks right by.
What do you mean, Aaron? How does that explain it?
Oh, it makes sense.
What do you mean it makes sense?
No, I don't.
Everybody's like,
No,
No,
oh.
let me.
Balthazar would hide it.
What?
Would try to hide his shame.
No, let me say. Aridin
He's
has
playing
escaped
Ringo.
his confines in the form of a dog turd. It's him.
What do you mean escaped his confines? Isn't Aridin dead?
No, he said he escaped his confines as a doctor.
Right, isn't he dead?
He has escaped the mortal coil. I don't know how gods work. Have I met Aridin? I think Aridin is dead as well. Why is he speaking about Aridin? I'm confused. Bow wow. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark.
Agatha walks up to you and like does a small polite chop on your head. Is like, dude,
Thank you. I needed that.
wait a second. Aridin's alive.
I don't know. Where am I?
Why would they believe them?
Oh yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, she'd sense motive.
I don't.
And
I just
she
wanted
has
to
that
lie.
nice little thing. Yeah, no, she believes Uratem because he's not lying. Aridin was wait, Aridin's alive, Uratem.
That's absurd.
That is, but like,
Are you telling me that dog
Believe
turn's
what
alive
you
right now?
want.
what?
Even if he is telling the truth, why would she believe him?
That's absurd. Why are you telling me that dog turd's alive right now?
Why would she believe him? I don't know. He talks to 7 deities on the regular, and she's in the intelligence bureau of the project. So like, would it be the most far-fetched thing to have happened in the history of the Ice Peace project?
That is incredibly far-fetched to think things to happen.
That is kind of far-fetched that a level 5 character would somehow know Aridin's alive and you believe them.
But also the other thing is like a literal god being back. That's absurd. That's like the most far-fetched thing possible.
To that
like,
point,
Ice
yes.
Peace would not be dealing with anything more absurd than that.
You're assuming this is the first deity to come back in the Ice Peace project's time?
Yeah, so far I think it is.
It's the third.
That's still pretty rare.
I mean,
Because-
3 elemental lords at this point in time, the good ones, are back into the actual plane of existence. 3 deities that we didn't even know were still alive came back already. And, like, the project was involved in bringing them back, kind of deal. So, like, just knowing they're alive is not weird.
God.
I would also like to point out that your characters in the Saturday campaign, that's like their next job, is freeing the good elemental lord of water. Remember that? This is part of the plane of
vaguely,
water.
that
Dude,
was
it's
very
been like 5 months.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so it's not
But yeah,
the
that
most
does sound
absurd-
about right,
yeah,
because
it's
we
not-
are still in time loss last night. Huh?
Yeah, that's not
That's
the most absurd thing. Also, the elemental lord of air, because I changed some things up, that actually is something Agatha saw happen. So, like, this is literally something she's not even weirded out by at this point.
That's why he just waved it off and said, believe what you want.
What do you mean, believe what we want? This is like, holy shit. No, you gotta explain yourself.
Do you, though?
I mean, he does. He's saying Aridin, the deity that died and caused all of the chaos of Cheliax and Taldor, and literally everything for the 20 years before Nihil. All of that bullshit is because Aridin died. Yeah, this is a pretty big deal. If he knows where Aridin
Or what
is...
if he did?
If he didn't die and he came back to...
No, I mean, what if he just doesn't tell you?
He doesn't have a choice.
Well, yeah, he does.
She flips up the thing with the eye again. It's like, no, he doesn't. Intelligence officer, Buddy intelligence officer.
And
She looks at you and is like, do you think I don't
this
have
is
ways
all.
of
This
making him
is
talk?
all above table.
I'm just going to immediately just
Ringo
roll onto
doesn't
my back,
know.
look up,
You wouldn't
and
be
it's like
defending your attempt.
the immediate response from Seven Gods would be yay or nay, or a mix of. It's like the Supreme Court. Oh my God,
It is a
I made a
4-3
deity
decision.
Supreme Court. Oh
Yes,
no.
you did. It is a 4-3 decision that the deity Supreme Court tells you to explain a little of what the fuck is happening. Because currently you have Marcel, Amaryllis doesn't know about this, Tardy doesn't know about this, Reeve
Party's
probably doesn't know about this either because
Reeve
Zeros...
knows that Zeros left a dossier explaining something about it, but it's currently above his pay grade.
Yes.
The current
Ringo
Reeve's pay
doesn't.
grade, yes.
Ringo
So,
doesn't
like, the
know
only
or care.
person who realizes that this is happening is Uratem. Holy...
Ringo doesn't care.
Well, Agatha does, because this is literally rewriting the history books.
I mean, if an ancient Osirian god were to show up, that'd be a big deal. But you know, or a 10, who cares about that?
I mean, that and the whole entire thing is Marcel doesn't even know what the hell is happening or who
Eridan.
this guy even is.
Eridan is, like, key instrumental in, like, the idea of destiny. So, like, Agatha's thinking to herself, maybe I could get Eridan to fix Marcel's memories. That's why she's so curious, as a backburner thing.
Regardless, he just rolls up, sits up. Is there a campfire?
Oh yeah.
Yes, there's a campfire. Don't shit on it.
Tomorrow's Memorial Day.
No,
I don't
no,
gotta
no.
go to work.
It's gonna say
No one has to go to work
for all things
tomorrow.
considered.
Go.
It's gonna say for all things considered, while you wouldn't do a number 2, please don't do a number 1 on the campfire.
Or number 3.
Agatha looks at you
That-
and says, what the fuck is a number 3?
According
Oh,
to my
sorry. Error 504 forbidden.
I hate the fact that you know the deal here.
According to my ancient knowledge of ancient Assyria, a number 3 is a forbidden ritual where a god basically births a new star from their asshole. I fear for you, Uratem. I do not know if a mortal can survive this process.
I'm also protected by seven
Maybe
gods. That's
Uratem
probably
will
why
find
you-
the dog
I beg.
star.
If that is the case,
But
he said
please.
literally I'm the only one who could do that.
But please,
Probably
I
because
beg
I'm protected
you.
by seven demons.
Agatha says,
I
no,
don't know.
seriously, what the fuck is a number 3?
But please, I beg you, when it happens.
Did you hear
please
what I
make
said,
detailed
Carl?
notes.
No, I didn't.
I said Uratem will make the dog star.
Uratem.
Hey,
Yeah, he'll
Uratem,
make serious.
One of your deities tells you to say, in response to what the fuck is a number 3, exactly, tell them exactly.
No.
I do not know if you shall survive this, Uratem, but
You're also going to be
I'm
enlightening.
going
You're also
to
going to be
ask
enlightening the amnesiac.
how explicit.
Just tell them the words exactly to that phrase.
I do not know if you will survive this, Uratem, but if you do, please make detailed
Agatha
notes.
walks up to you, puts both hands on your shoulders, like, what the fuck is a number 3?
Marcel's just kind of like looking between them. It's like,
I'm going to say it without saying it just to see
Carl,
the
Carl,
reaction of everybody in the
hey,
party.
Carl, before you do that, let me put into quotes what he is telling you exactly.
Okay. I was just gonna say, so you know when
No,
Mama bird.
Carl, look at that.
Oh, tell them exactly. Okay, it's like, what is it? It's like exactly.
Oh, fuck! Yeah, definitely
Ringo.
don't do a number 3 on the campfire in public. That's a crime.
Ringo is incredibly curious.
Marcel looks like Marcel's just dumbfounded. She doesn't know what the fuck is happening.
Agatha
Something's
walks up
happening
to
here, I
you
don't
and
know.
does the finger and the hole in the fingers and just dit.
Basically, have you ever played Katamari Damacy? It's like that.
You say Marcel just kind of like squints and she like shakes her head. It's like
Agatha then starts doing hip thrust.
Okay, let's calm down, everybody. We don't need no hip thrusting on our number 3 movements. That's dangerous. That's like shaking a Coke bottle. You don't want to do it.
She walks up to you, Ringo, and she tells you what a number 3 actually is in this case.
What is a number 3 actually in this case?
Okay, I'm going to send this to you in a message.
Oh no, was I wrong? Was I wrong about what a number 3 is? Oh no! Well, the end result's probably the same, but oh no, it's even worse!
Now I'm also curious what the fuck is happening.
Aratem, you must make detailed notes!
Agatha looks at you and is like, why do you want to make detailed notes of a number 3?
I need to know what a god does to achieve this state.
The same thing everyone else does.
I would imagine it involves a knot.
But what do they think about? Does it change per
I
god?
just facepalm like Captain Picard.
We must know.
Even though Marcel's still highly confused, she just kind of starts to get up to like wander away a little bit, just to like not hear the conversation.
No, Marcel, sit down. We gotta hear what's going on now that that's out of the way. Don't worry, no one will tell you what a number 3 is.
I like my explanation more though.
Marcel just looks at her. It's like, are you sure? Because considering that there's going to be an explanation, I feel like there's still going to be word of what's going to be said.
I don't think a deity would allow for Uratem to explain in great detail what a number 3 is in words.
I like my explanation more, but that's still funny.
He just looks up, just looking at the quote-unquote looking at the council.
May it please the council, I am about to do a number 3.
Do it somewhere else. Thank you.
I pray for your success on this endeavor. I may not survive until the morning.
Don't you dare.
I may not survive until the morning. The deed has already begun.
Just that look of figures. It's like,
one may not stop the
that
ritual.
I figured that, but just
the council unanimously says, "Don't you dare talk about a number 3, you son of a bitch."
One may not stop the ritual once it begins, lest they face the dire consequences.
For the greater good.
Marcel just kind of shrugs, like, I'm not even gonna understand what that is, but also what you were trying to initially show me, I still didn't get, so I'd probably prefer not to know.
Agatha says, I'm pretty sure they like to do this in San Diego.
Oh my god. Good night, everybody!
She just kind of blinks in like a hunk.
That's not even a that is an above board reference, by the way. I'm clarifying. That is for the viewers at home.
Yes, we all saw Kanye 2012.
What?
2012, Kanye 2012.
No, South Park, dumbass.
What were they mocking when that happened? They were mocking the Kanye 2012 guy who went to San Diego.
Fair. But they've done it more than once. They've done it as like an end credits gag too, remember?
That was the same episode, my guy.
No, it was a different episode, because one of those ends in a song about doing that in San Diego, and then the other one just says, and once again, so-and-so went to San Diego and started,
Oh, no, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's referencing that in a... Well, South Park's always a bit behind on making fun of people, unless they're early.
Hey, speaking of which, Let's talk about anything else.
Yes. So, Uratab, explain yourself. Not about the number 3s, but like what is going on with the Eridan stuff. We've made too many number 3 jokes. That boss fight's gonna have to wait till next week.
Yes.
Well,
Maybe
you
by
know
then
what
I can get more
rhymes
art done.
with procrastination.
So,
Fucking extra hero point for Reeve on that joke. Holy shit.
now. Alright, so. Long story short. Unless you actually want the extremely long and, like, 5-hour long version, if you wish.
Yes, please.
No, not the 5-hour long. Keep it to 20 minutes.
Okay. I
I'll
can
start
keep it
the
to
timer.
5. So.
Also, the 5-hour
story
long
short.
version. This has taken more than 5 hours of our life talking to Eridan.
It probably has. I mean, when did that whole thing go down? Like, how long was I out?
Episode 5. No, I meant, like, above board. This has taken more than 5 hours of our life, the Eridan shit.
Oh, yeah, I know that. But what I'm saying, like, in character, confirm, like was that said in character?
No, that was not said in character, but also
Okay,
3 hours for outside is, like, 72 hours inside Eridan's realm.
Yeah, that's what I was like. It was literally a gigantic filibuster that would put everybody to shame. Because it probably took, what would that be?
3 days.
3 days for 3 hours, and then he was out for probably, what, 4 or 5? So 4 or 5 hours.
Dormammu, I'm here to number 3.
So, oh my goodness, I just realized we're going to probably want to explain this when there's more people, aren't we? Because Patience doesn't know about it. I don't think either of Sas's characters know about it. So, we'll save that explanation for next week.
I think my mommy tried to teach me about number 3 one
I
time.
mean,
Okay, but to
unfortunate.
sign off, all of you have to make a number 3 joke.
Oh, no.
And
Okay,
I will give you proper context.
No. I'm gonna go goon in the other room. I'll talk to you later.
Can I just reuse my
That
Dormammu
qualifies.
one? I think that was peak.
Okay, go ahead, Keep.
Dormammu, I'm here to number 3.
By the way, the best number 3 joke gets a hero point. That's the benefit.
I already did in character. I'll take my hero point.
Yes, your joke about you know what rhymes with procrastination. Yeah, that's good. Okay, well, make me a number 3 joke.
I have no idea what a number 3 is.
Okay,
It's ejaculation! It's masturbation! It's coming! It's jacking it! It's whacking it! It's all about the fracking it!
Okay, there's no competition left. Pete wins. What the fuck, Pete? What the fuck? Jacking it, jack.
I was in the middle of eating, you fucking
I'm
bastard!
tired of jacking around the topic. Let's just go full in and yoink it.
Yoinkity splink. Okay, I don't think we're gonna top this for this week, so we're gonna go off the air for now. I am
Good night, everybody.
I am only partially ashamed for my actions. The other part wants me to tell
gonna
you to fuck off. Okay,
God.
it is Matt signing off for the Leviathan Devil channel. I will make sure to alert you if Silver dies from choking. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
I nearly fucking, like,
I hit the wrong
just
disconnect
started going off
button.
on that shit.